I thought it might, as a starter to this conference, just be useful to go through some of what I consider to be non-negotiable features of the direct market. All right. And I'm happy to answer questions and get into this in the question period at the end. Okay. Number one, if you work through agents, if you work through an intermediary, this is not important necessarily, right? But if you imagine working with direct clients, it's a given that you should speak and write their language fluently. I think English speakers, native English speakers, are the biggest abusers here. And I know in this particular group, there are lots of people from Germany and from Eastern Europe who tend to have stronger foreign language skills in the first place. So good on you. But I just want to remind you of that, because if you are not there yet, then get yourself an agent to represent you. I mean, it's not a problem, you know. It's not, but do not target the direct market without that. I also think, and here we get quickly into translator land and client land sort of things, but I think it's important that you be prepared to talk about work, your client's work, your own work, right? But you should be doing it in their language. You should be dressed a little bit like them. I mean, that's not too frivolous, but you should be adopting their approach to things. And here, a very specific example. About 15 years ago, I was already involved with the SFT, the French Association, and we'd organized an event in northern France with the style editor of Le Monde, kind of a big wheel guy, nice guy, but anyway. And with the Chamber of Commerce, and one of my clients was there, and they attended this as well. So Mr. Courignon, the style editor guy, was talking about writing properly in French, and it went over very well. It's very good. And there was a lunch afterwards. I, younger translator than I am now, but still, you know, in the business, found myself at the table with the boss of my client company and Mr. Courignon and the Chamber of Commerce person over there. And I suddenly realized, a little bit like you realize when you're at a party and nobody wants to talk to you, that my conversational gambits were not at a level with what they were talking about. I was talking in a translatory way, right, with discussion, with granular points, but there were granular points about our profession, perhaps, and less so something that they could relate to.